something completely different.
And then there's this fucking mutant.
Oh, happy hot topic!
Jeffry Knight, the driver of the boat that crashed into the Clearwater ferry, is facing a new lawsuit from...
Yeah, he is. I hope they take all the money from him. I am sick and tired of the Tampa Bay area protecting their rich and elite. And you wonder why Tampa Bay is the punchline of the country.
From a ferry passenger. The crash killed one person and injured 10 others.
Can you imagine if I did that? Freaking cowhead would be talking about it every day. Oh, but when it's one of the rich and elite, we got to protect him. Because the alleged rumor, he did blow a 0000, even though he does blow, literally. But the alleged rumor is that he does cocaine and he does mushrooms, but because he blew a 0000, the FWC didn't blood test him because they're protecting their own. And the FWC, what I learned from the crappy fishing radio shows I used to produce at 102.5 The Bone, is that the FWC is corrupt.
The woman who is filing the lawsuit says Knight could have avoided the whole thing. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank reports from the marina in downtown Clearwater.
I'm going to give a round of applause to Evan Axelbank. He was covering the race. He's covering this. He's one of the best reporters in the Bay Area.
Where the ferry resumed operation today.
The victim is still in the hospital with numerous broken bones.
Yeah.
Her lawyer says that there are numerous ways that the driver of the private boat could have avoided the crash.
Duh.
The Clearwater ferry is back in business nearly
That's good.
2 weeks after the worst day in its history.
I felt safe riding it.
I think it's completely safe. I mean, I think sometimes those accidents
Yeah, as long as Jeffry Knight's not on the fucking water.
may happen, but it's completely safe.
But lawyers for people on the ferry that night say it was an avoidable accident.
Duh, but the guy's a mutant that was probably on shrooms.
In a 3-page lawsuit filed on behalf of Pinellas Park public school teacher Nicole Makalele, lawyers list 5 things the driver of the private boat, Jeff Knight, should have done differently.
Like not be on a boat in the first place if you don't know how to operate one and you already had accusations in 2019, so you're a mutant.
They say he was speeding, not maintaining a lookout, operating without due regard.
And supposedly what I heard, because I had a cop message me, but I gotta be careful with this, because I'm not getting sued by him. I'm not being Bubba the Love Sponge getting lawsuits. But I heard the alleged rumor is that this guy does not know how to operate anything. And he's just known as the idiot on the water. And the other thing is that supposedly he had it like on autopilot or whatever you call it in the boat world. And you're not supposed to do that.
Not taking evasive action and fleeing the scene.
Yeah, like a coward.
Our client was severely injured. She's going to deal with these injuries for the rest of her life.
This is attorney Michael Wyatt. I hope he takes all of Jeffry Knight's money.
And it's due to Mr. Knight's negligence.
That's true.
In 3 letters to FWC, though, Knight's side has pushed back, saying that after the crash, he tied his boat to the ferry.
That's good, like you did the bare minimum, scumbag.
To help with rescues. They say he told his own passengers to call 911.
Yeah, call 911. I'm going to talk to my lawyer. You know those pictures of him on the phone? His lawyer told him exactly how to get away with it.
And that he only left after 15 minutes.
That's true.
Because his boat was taking on water.
Oh, no. But someone died. But my poor boat! How about you survive? You can buy another one, fuckhead.
They also questioned whether the ferry was well lit.
We knew going into this there was going to be a fight.
Knight is not under suspicion of drinking while boating.
Because he doesn't drink, because he supposedly has a liver problem. But no one knows that he's always on shrooms, allegedly, and cocaine. Okay?
No arrests have been made.
And they're not gonna be, because he got protected.
But more lawsuits could come. Several passengers have retained Morgan & Morgan as their attorneys.
Oh, I hope John Morgan brings him down. And I'm not trying to yell on this show, notice Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe, but it makes me mad. Because at the end of the day, he's going to get away with it. This area loves protecting their own. Mike Calta and all his controversies, nothing. All of this.
Makalele is still in the hospital with several broken bones.
Oh, so I wish them the best.
Any type of monetary recovery that we're able to get for her, it's going to help with future medical care and things of that nature. So, we're hoping that we can get her the fair and just compensation.
Because their fleet is now depleted by 1, the Clearwater Ferry is going to be operating from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. as opposed to 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah, 11's a little too late. God, I hate Jeff Knight. He just looks like a guy who thinks he's better than everybody, and he's not. You will always be remembered. I love doing this. This is my favorite part of ranting about him. As a loser.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby! Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.